Cool puzzles, quirky characters, and a marionette is how this VR title goes.
Been watching, and I'm not impressed. Papa? The painting, the old painting of his father, the great fisherman, it was talking. Quiet, I'm talking.
Alright, so this week I jumped into A Fisherman's Tale by Innerspace VR. This is a cool title. I played it on the Oculus. It's also out on the PlayStation VR. There you play as a marionette who is modeling the lighthouse in which you live in. But this is also the lighthouse that then is bigger than your lighthouse, with another lighthouse and another lighthouse and a whole bunch of puzzles within your lighthouse. It's really cool. It's kind of mind-bending in how all this works. The easiest way to do this is how I always do this. Check it out.
Papa's old study. This was where the fisherman had learned to make models, sitting at Papa's knee, listening to Papa's gruff, scratchy voice telling him to try again, and next time get it right. The fisherman was nearly there, but something in this room seemed different, like he was being watched.
So the fisherman is me. I am the marionette. See my hands? They're pretty cool. Alright, so it's all about solving puzzles in this. You can extend your marionette hand. Reach out.
I have been watching,
Ah.
and I'm not impressed. Papa? The painting, the old painting of his father, the
Flick of
great
the stick
fisherman,
to the side
it
or
was talking.
left or right.
Quiet.
Pivots
I'm
you
talking.
around.
My only child, my flesh and blood.
Papa is a
You could have
miserable
been
old
as
man.
great a sailor as me, or my father before me. Ah, Papa, that you had lived to see this day. Papa, said the puppet, I must light the lighthouse lamp. A ship is in peril. My own son, a mere lamp lighter, a landlubber. Nonsense. All you need is a boat and a strong net. Show you're a true sea dog and sail out there.
So he's embarrassed that all I want to do is light the light tower and not become an actual sailor. But we're gonna solve a puzzle. You got a ship?
It looked like there were 5 pieces.
It's only part of the ship.
The cabin, the deck, the rear winch, and 2 halves of the hull. Maybe
There we go.
good for something. Keep going.
Check these drawers. This is our captain. You see him in the beginning of the game. Nothing there. Controls are decent. I find they are a little cumbersome sometimes, which is unfortunate because this game thrives on controls.
Your
Kinda how it
mother
works.
would be sad to see this day. Not me, of course. I was always a very supportive parent.
Yeah, sounds like you're real supportive. Alright.
You won't get
Yeah, in
far
there.
with Alpha Boat. Where is the next part?
It's really easy maneuver. The puzzles are decent. I've had a lot of fun playing the game. It's something I want to see and kind of test out for a long time. So when I saw this kind of come up, I took it. Alright.
Nearly there.
There we go.
Who am I kidding? You never finish anything.
Okay, so this is where one of the coolest parts of the puzzle. I didn't look up here before. There's nothing up there. Now this is where you gotta get into some of the mind-bending stuff, because watch what's about to happen. Alright, we're gonna open this up.
The controls of the old lighthouse.
So here's the
crane were there.
lighthouse. Within a
The balcony.
lighthouse, within a lighthouse,
The
within a
huge
lighthouse.
half-flooded room surrounded him, and below, you
So I
could
look
see
below.
the tiny replica of the room.
That there is the model of the lighthouse. So you start down there. I've gradually made my way up. But I wanted to show you this level because I really like this level. It's really cool. That window we can open. I flooded the level down below us. All the puzzles. We're gonna maneuver these things. So that there is what we're trying to hook, okay? This one and that one over there. 2 of these to solve the puzzle. Pretty easy, but that doesn't fit our model ship, which is down below us.
So it's come to this. My own son, a lighthouse keeper.
And a lighthouse keeper.
The cabin of the boat must be floating somewhere.
So that's what we want right there, that thing. But that's big for this little hook. Because what we really want is the one that's down there, was in the lighthouse, which is in the lighthouse, which is in the lighthouse, in the lighthouse. So here's our crane. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's go like this. We're gonna move it over.
Fishing. It is an art.
And drop.
No, a craft. No, an art.
Move over.
Aboard a craft. I'm writing that down.
Hey, you see that? Right? But look, there it is. That is so cool. Because it's in the lighthouse, within the lighthouse. It sounds confusing, but it's such a twist. It's phenomenal to do this. I keep moving my way around the camera. I gotta shift. But either way, like the puzzles that you solve in this game, like this, are just, they're cool. So let's see what we can do to hook this thing in here. I'm gonna move this way. Drop it down a bit. We're gonna sink it first, maybe. There. That way. Come on, really? There we go, I got it. Almost had it.
So it's come to this.
There we go.
My
So now we look, here it is here.
A lighthouse keeper.
Which is so cool. All right, and we'll pull this thing back to us. Grab that. Thank you. And now we're gonna put it on our model ship. And it's puzzles like this that make up the majority of this game. Putting things within the lighthouse, and all that, vice versa. Putting things outside the lighthouse so it drops, makes it bigger, and all the way around. It is phenomenal. I absolutely love this game. It is so cool. Give it a shot.
There, that's a good, honest vessel. Well, what are you waiting for? All aboard!
If I could
Now
smash
duck
that
it at the
glass, I
pontoon.
probably would.
Then we'll see who's too big for his father's boat.
Who's too big for his father's boat? Alright, so you saw the mind-bending challenges of the ups and downs and interplacing the objects to make them bigger or smaller, and how you kind of maneuver in and out of this puzzle of a lighthouse. What a cool experience. This was fun. I had a blast. The game is only 5 levels. It's short. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit longer, but again, it's one of those bite-sized experiences. You jump in, you start the chapter, you finish the chapter, and then you can move on or you bounce out to do something else. I honestly just kind of kept rolling. It was so cool to see how all the characters interacted and the way you moved about, and how the puzzles were so well thought out of dropping in smaller objects to the model to then make a bigger object to carry out something, or vice versa. It was just so cool. You honestly need to pick up A Fisherman's Tale, a puzzle mind-bending twist of a game. It is fantastic. I had a blast playing this. 8.5.
The puppet lived a simple life inside the model lighthouse, with everything in its place. In the center of
Fisherman's Tale is a mind-bending twist on the puzzle genre, using objects to drop in and out of the lighthouse's unique puzzle mechanic. Crafty puzzles and quirky characters makes A Fisherman's Tale a charm to play.
worlds within worlds, walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside.